Hello, everybody. This is Anthony, and I am going to talk today to you from Heal, Lead, and Teach about what's behind me. And that is the elephant. And so today I've been studying about the elephant more because, like one of the things I remembered as a kid is, and that I was always felt like I didn't have my power. And I was anxious, had all these issues way back then. They didn't know what to do with me, but guess what? I knew intuitively what to do because I ended up buying all these stuffed animals from the drugstore. Every time I got extra money for whatever, I would go to the drugstore and buy an animal. So I had a whole zoo of animals. I knew nothing about Native American culture or power animals or totems, but guess what? I had one of everything. And for sure, I had a lion, an elephant, a buffalo, and a tiger, and more. So, um, so it's interesting that I find myself with this connection with animal power and empowerment because this has been going on for thousands of years too. So it's nothing new. I'm not making revelations here. I'm just talking about stuff that's been going on. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this is because the elephant is so interesting when you even start to look at they're majestic. They're a majestic animal. It's the majestic world of animals, and they're incredible creatures because what? They hold ancient wisdom, and they symbolize royalty and power in various cultures. So grab your safari hat and let's embark on the jumbo journey together. A little pun there. First up, let's talk about the African elephant. Well, it is the largest animal on Earth. These giants are not only known for their size, but their distinctive large ears. And why do you think that is? One of the things that I was even watching a video on, that they can flop their ears at will, that gets the flies away. It's amazing how it works. And the ears aren't just for show. They help keep the elephants cool, so it's fanning and keeping the bugs away. Interesting. Imaging, imagine having the built-in fan fly swatters right into your head there. So, and the other thing is in Native American culture, it's the white elephant that's very sacred. It's the white elephant or the white buffalo. It's the mystical realm of the white elephant. In many cultures, the white elephant is revered as sacred. Native Americans hold white elephant and white buffalo in the highest regard. So these animals are rare animals and are seen as symbols of purity and blessings. In Asia, in Thailand, Myanmar, white elephants are considered a sign of royalty and often linked to good fortune and fertility. So, I know you've seen these movies where the kings or the people that were in head of the land or whatever where they were, would be coming in on the elephants. Even in Saudi Arabia, wherever they're at, they would always make a very big point of coming in a parade of elephants or being on one. And so in the Hindu mythology, there was the god Ganesha, and the Ganesha has the elephant's head. And there's a whole story about that. And if you want to know more about that one, there's a video on the playlist about Ganesha. And I talk about how that happened. And it's one of the most worshipped deities in Hinduism. So, and it is also known as the remover of obstacles, the god of beginnings. So the elephant is very powerful. It also symbolizes wisdom, understanding, discriminating intellect. The whole video about Ganesha is one you'll want to make sure you check out. So you'll find it on my list of videos there. And historically, elephants have been the ultimate symbol of royalty and power. Ancient kings often rode into battle on the backs of these magnificent beasts. This is what I was saying. The Indian mythology, Indira, the king of the gods, had a divine white elephant named Arivata, who was his mount and also brought the monsoons. Imagine having an elephant that controls the water. Talk about a powerful companion. So you might wondering why I'm so fascinated with elephants, but I've always been, and especially in the past 25, 30 years, the majestic animal creature embodies many qualities that I do admire. It's the strength, wisdom, and a deep connection to nature, and can double as an air conditioner and umbrella. So the other thing is, the other thing I was reading about, because there's so much about the elephant, but they eat like, I don't know, 13 to 1600 pounds of food a day. Amazing, right? But what was more amazing to me when I started looking at this, I started looking at the eyes of the elephant, and it was like, oh my God, that just says it all to me. Even I've never really looked at pictures of the elephants like this, and it just is so powerful just looking at them. I feel like I'm being watched or protected just looking at the pictures of this and the beautiful eyes that they do have. And look at these eyelashes. Oh my God. Um, People would kill for those eyelashes. But so, and the other thing is, I wanted to talk about going back to the drumming about the power. So I wanted to just do a little bit of drumming. And you can just sit there, listen to this, because even if you don't know anything about Native American culture, listening to the drum is allowing you to be transported. It breaks down that sound barrier, the vibration barrier, and it allows your heart and soul to start connecting. Even if you just close your eyes, you can maybe, not while you're driving, but you can close your eyes if you're safe, and you might see what you experience. You might experience an animal, or even you can ask for an animal to come to you in your sleep, in a dream. And it's important for me, as I'm realizing, the drum and the elephant is a big part of my life that I still need. I use it every day, and I need to have it in my life just because of the spirit power that it gives me. And, life is not easy for anybody. It doesn't matter whether you have a spiritual practice or whatever. We're spiritual people, but we're human in human bodies with souls. And those are flawed. Our bodies are flawed. But anyway, and I wanted to leave you with one more thing, just a couple of listening to the bowl, because I just know that for me, it does help to get centered, to hear the African drum beat, the music, So it's breaking the sound barrier. It's called the binaural sense that we have, and it's through our ears that we get this healing, because the ears hear it a different way than it's even recorded. So that's why it's important to go to live things and hear some of these things live, because it is different than just hearing it on a recording. So you experience life at a different level when it's live, right? So anyway, and you can feel it. You can feel the personality of someone coming across. So, and I just found my other Tibetan bells, my tingshuas that I've been looking for a while. They were in the bottom of a briefcase because I was carrying them around with me. I love these too. These are all about the compassion. And so calling forth the compassion, the love, and the peace for all of the people, all of our subscribers, all of the people who watch my videos, that you feel the protection of the elephant. Just look at these eyes. You can't help but feel the deepness of their soul, the depth of their soul, just looking at them. It was very powerful for me to just have that experience. And this has been going on the past few days. I've been looking at all these pictures. So lots of different research, but I have a lot more to say about the elephant. I'm just like beginning. So wanted to introduce you to that a little bit, and we'll talk more about that. So thanks everybody for listening. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks for joining me on this little bit of an elephant adventure, whether it's their ancient wisdom or royal symbolism or sheer awesomeness. Elephants are truly remarkable creatures, and they can help you in all different types of ways. So all I just say is be open to whatever animal comes for you. It could be an elephant, it could be a deer, it could be a buffalo, it could be a horse, it could be a squirrel. They come in all, the animal power comes in all forms. Turtle, a little turtle is animal, also animal power. Turtle energy is about earth and about moving more slow. And I know for me that's important to feel more grounded and what I'm doing. So thanks everybody. Take care. Namaste.